And it's off!
If you enjoy flying around, hitting people in the face with the wrench, Clockwerk may very well be the hero for you. With a large arsenal of disables and great mobility, he's more dangerous than he looks like. Clockwerk's first skill, Battery Assault, will make him deal damage to a random unit next to him every 0.7 second. Battery Assault lasts for 10 seconds and a half, and will also min-stun the target for 0.1 second every time damage is dealt. The skill remains active even if Clockwerk is disabled and will hit a total of 16 times. Battery Assault scales extremely well with levels. Not only is the cooldown reduced by 4 seconds every level, its total damage goes from 240 to 560 to 880 to whooping 1200 magic damage at max level. But it's not only about the damage. The fact that it min-stuns for 0.1 second every 0.7 seconds means that any hero with more than 0.6 second cast time will not be able to cast any spells, which includes Bloodseeker, Earthshaker, Jakiro, Luna, Nagasiren, and Shadow Fiend, although Echo Slime has no cast time, so Earthshaker can still ult if he's caught. Spells with long cast time will also be impossible to finish: Sniper's Assassinate, Nature's Prophet's Teleport, and even Spirit Breaker's Ultimate. Note that at the moment, Ogre Magi is also incapable of casting spells under Clockwerk's Battery Assault in Dota 2, but that is a bug, as it's not the case in Dota 1, since his cast time is supposedly 0.56 second, which is under the 0.6 second limit. Since Battery Assault still works when disabled, it is extremely risky to use channeling spells when close to an enemy Clockwerk, since an unlucky proc will very likely cancel your spell. Battery Assault does not hit invisible units, but it does hit units in the fog of war. If you're careful, you can even see where the enemy is. Note that if you like to go refresher on all your heroes for some reasons, Battery Assault will not stack with itself, it will only refresh the duration. Clockwerk's second skill is Power Cogs, which instantly creates a wall of 8 cogs around him, trapping nearby units with him. Each cog can be destroyed separately by attacking it 3 times, or only once for Clockwerk. Like any other units, cog can be missed when hit, and they will not give any gold when destroyed. Each cog will zap enemy units approaching from outside once before going offline, dealing magic damage but also draining a set amount of mana which cannot be reduced by magic resistance. When zapped, enemies will be stunned and knocked back 252 units during 0.84 second. This can push enemy units through terrain and will destroy trees around them. Note that you can still trap people on cliffs if they are not careful about their positioning, which is notably easy to achieve next to Roshan or runes. One thing that is often overlooked is that cogs also grant vision on their own, with a sight range of approximately 1700 by day and 600 by night, which is slightly less than Clockwerk himself. This allows you to perform an emergency check on Roshan or through trees and cliffs if your rocket flare is on cooldown, and also with a longer vision range. Power cogs are extremely annoying to play against. Although displacement skills such as Blink, Leap, Rolling Boulder, Geomagnetic Grip, or Boulder Smash can get you through without getting affected, you will still be knocked back if you try using Force Staff. Cogs only affect units with a mana pool, which includes many neutral creeps but excludes Roshan and Ancients. Invisible units and units in the Fog of War are also zapped away if they come too close. Thankfully, since patch 6.78, cogs no longer work on magic immune units. Oh, and if you happen to be playing against Clock as Faceless Void, I've got some bad news. Cogs still work under Chronosphere.
Face forward.
Compared to the 2 previous spells, Rocket Flare is rather simple. Clockwerk throws a rocket to a target location which then explodes, dealing magic damage in a 575 AoE and granting vision of said area for 10 seconds. The range on the spell is global and the rocket flies at 1500 movement speed. Remember that the rocket also grants vision as it flies, so you can check more than the actual targeted area. Clockwerk's ultimate is Hookshot, a dangerous spell that allows him to initiate from a very long distance. Clockwerk fires a grapple which collides with the first unit it hits, and if that unit is not a neutral creep, Clockwerk flies to the unit's location. Enemy units within 175 AoE of the grapple's destination will also be stunned when the grapple hits. Upon arriving, Clockwerk deals magic damage to the previously stunned enemy units. The stun and damage is also dealt to any enemy that Clockwerk hits along the way, and magic immune units will not be damaged, but they will still be stunned. Hookshot can be upgraded with Aghanim Scepter, reducing the cooldown to 12 seconds. Remember that you can also hook allies or lane creeps in order to escape if necessary. While flying, Clockwerk is silenced but not invincible. If he flies through Darkseer's wall of replica, for example, he will be damaged and an illusion will be created. That also means he can be pulled away while in midair, although such feat is quite difficult to achieve due to the speed of Clockwerk when he's hooking someone. A Punch Hook, Earth Spirit's Grip, but also Force Staff can all interrupt Hookshot. Interrupting Clockwerk's ultimate with Force Staff is actually a fairly simple task as long as you have sight of him before he uses it. All you need to do is to use Force Staff on him while he's out of range, and once Clock latches onto a nearby ally, you will automatically Force Staff him when he comes too close. Of course, this doesn't work if you're the one getting hooked, as you will be stunned as soon as the grapple hits you, or if you're too far from the grapple's path. What actually happened is that Clockwerk will still stun the target, but not complete his flight to its intended location. Hookshot also has some strange interaction with Chronosphere, whereby you will be stuck on the edge, kinda like a pancake to a wall.